a group of American doctors visited our center in India. I had spoken to them here about the yogic hospital. They came there. I could not meet them, they were in the ashram, they were in the yoga center. And after third day or fourth day, people came to me, SOS. They said, all the American doctors are furious and they want to leave. I said, what happened? They said, it seems you spoke to them about the yogic hospital and they're very upset about it. I said, what is it? Let me see them. So I met them. These are about 9 doctors. So they were angry and some of the lady doctors were crying that they've been deceived and everything. I said, why, what happened? They said, you said there is a yogic hospital. Where is the yogic hospital? Oh, then I realized their idea for hospital is beds, nurses, people serving them. If you serve them so well, they'll never get well. Oh, I said, oh, that's a problem.
Yeah.
On that day I had little more than 100 and odd patients. I said, just go out and see, they're all working in the garden. We don't leave them in the bed.
No.
They have to take charge of their health is your business.
Yeah.
And we give them the necessary support, practices, diet, little bit of medicine, very organic medicine, and above all, to remain in touch with the building blocks of your body. The building block of your body is earth, one thing, the air that you breathe, the water that you drink, the 5 elements. Essential health is in 5 elements.
So explain that more to us about the 5 elements and how that connects to how we create health or disease.
In yoga, the fundamental form of yoga is called Bhuta Shuddhi. That means Bhuta means elements, Shuddhi means to cleanse it. Cleansing the elements within your system. Today modern science is talking about how water is a very impressionable element, you can leave memory upon water.
That's true.
Just with emotion, thought, all kinds of things. Just with a look, if you just look at this water in a certain way, the molecular structure of the water immediately responds to the way I look at it. This has been all recorded now.
And we're mostly water, so that's true of us too, huh?
72% of your body is water, 12% of your body is earth, 6% is air, 4% is fire, the remaining is space. For now, if you're not very spiritually ambitious, you can leave the akash or the space. Only 4 things. Not 4 billion cells or something.
Yeah.
Just 4 things. If you take charge of these 4 things, if these 4 elements take instructions from you, everything will be fine with you.
Yeah.
Right now the problem is your body, your mind, your energies, your emotions, none of them take instructions from you, they're all doing their own stuff.
Yeah.
So the 4 elements, if you are able to impress upon them what you want, it will just happen effortlessly. So the first thing if somebody is sick is, we take off their shoes and they must walk barefoot in the garden. That's a good one. And they must put their hands into the earth and do some work. If they're not capable of that, we give them a mud bath. The ancient system of yoga would do this, but today they may call 911.
You start with connected…
No, what we would do is, even now we do it to certain people who are willing, we create a mud pit and we bury them till here and leave them in sunlight and use a certain type of water with herbs poured over their head often every few hours. And you will see they'll come out like straight out of the grave, born again. Because they're not ready for it. The modern way of doing it is a mud bath, a layer of mud. Or the simpler way of doing it is work in the garden. It's a 2-way system, They're getting treated and they're doing some work. So, they were very furious that there were no beds and nurses running around and treating them. So, this process of connecting with the five elements, there's a whole system of yoga as to how to connect with the five elements within you and the five elements around you. If you have little mastery, just a little mastery over your elements, health is a natural consequence. Above all, life will happen the way you want it, because it's not only inside, there is no separation between the elements within and the elements outside. In your mind, you may think they're separate, but in reality, they're all functioning as one mass. So if you have a little mastery here, that mastery extends itself all around you. You may find suddenly everybody listens to what you say, and they'll do… I shouldn't tell them all this. A certain mastery over the elements, suddenly everything is in control.